At Nameri's Baligora Camp, the Dusky Warbler is a small, restless presence that brings quiet charm to the forest edge. This unassuming bird, cloaked in soft browns and warm earth tones, moves with quick, darting energy through low bushes and bamboo thickets. Though modest in appearance, it holds a personality shaped by alertness and agility. Its sharp chack call often reveals it before the eye can catch its subtle form. At dawn, when mists still hang over the forest floor, the dusky warbler flits between shadows, inspecting leaves and twigs with tireless precision. Each movement is deliberate yet delicate, as if it understands the fine balance between concealment and curiosity. In Baligora's camp, serene landscape where river's breeze meets woodland hush, the dusky warbler embodies the understated beauty of Assam's winter visitors.
A limerick for the black-hooded Oriole. There once was an Oriole bold with a hood of the deepest black gold. In the sun he would gleam like a bright yellow dream, a treasure the treetops behold. He'd whistle a melody sweet, turning mornings to lyrical treat. With a flash to the green he'd appear then unseen, a dancer with nectar for feet. On the forest would hush when he came, for he carried both beauty and flame. In his bright golden flight, he made woodlands ignite, the Oriole of evergreen fame.
Baligora Camp at Nameri is a place where forest, river, and sky blend in a harmony that feels almost primordial. Among the countless voices that animate this landscape, one stands out for its brilliance, not just in sound but in color. The blue-throated barbet, with its vivid palette and rhythmic calls, is one of Baligora's most captivating residents, a living jewel perched among the treetops. The first hint of its presence is often auditory. Its resonant kutrup kutrup pulses through the forest like a metronome, steady and confident, even before one spots it. The call draws your gaze upward, making your search through layers of leaves and branches. And then, with a burst of color, it emerges greens, blues, reds, and yellows arranged with the precision of a master painter. Its turquoise throat seems almost luminous under the filtered sunlight, and its bright green body blends beautifully with the canopy, giving it a perfect balance of vibrancy and camouflage. At Baligora Camp, the blue-throated barbet is not merely a sighting. It is an experience. Watching it hop through fruiting trees is like observing a gem come alive. It deftly plucks figs and berries, tilting its head with comical determination before swallowing each morsel. Despite its striking appearance, its movements have an ease, a quiet confidence that suggests it knows it belongs to the forest's higher kingdom, the canopy realm few creatures can navigate so effortlessly. The barbet plays an essential ecological role too. As a dedicated frugivore, it disperses seeds across the camp's surrounding woodland, contributing silently to the regeneration of the forest. Every fruit it consumes becomes a tiny promise of future growth, a reminder that beauty in nature often comes paired with purpose.
In the gentle calm of Nameri, where tall grasses whisper and soft sunlight warms the forest edges, the spotted dove moves with an effortless grace. Its warm buff feathers, speckled neck patch, and soft pink tones blend beautifully with the park's tranquil landscape. Often seen perched on fence posts or foraging quietly along open paths, it brings a sense of peace to the wilderness. The spotted dove's mellow cooing drifts through the early morning air, a soothing soundtrack to Nameri's waking forest. Though common and familiar, its presence feels grounding, an everyday beauty that reminds you that even the simplest birds can add harmony to a wild place filled with extraordinary life.
In the lush riverine forests of Nameri, where bamboo thickets sway like breeding walls and soft light filters through broad leaf canopy, the Taiga Flycatcher arrives as a quiet winter guest. Small, unassuming, and delicately built, it perches lightly on thin branches, surveying the world with bright, alert eyes. Though simple in appearance, warm, brown above and pale below, this little flycatcher carries an elegance that belongs to travelers of great distances. In Nameri's calm understory, the tiger flycatcher becomes a flicker of motion. It darts out to snatch an insect midair, then returns swiftly to its perch, tail flicking with gentle rhythm. Its soft, dry call blends easily into the forest hum, a subtle note that rewards only the careful listener. Watching it move through the light dappled forest, one feels the quiet resilience of a bird that journeys from the far northern taiga to the warmth of Assam's wilderness.
In the lush green canopy of Nameri, the lineated barbet announces itself long before it is seen. Its deep, repetitive kutru kutru call echoes through the forest, rolling over the treetops like a natural drumbeat. When you finally spot it, plump, green, and beautifully streaked, it feels like uncovering a secret hidden in plain sight. The lineated barbet is a master of camouflage, blending seamlessly into fruiting branches and sunlit foliage. It hops methodically from twig to twig, feeding with calm determination, its pale streaked head and stout beak giving it an almost contemplative expression. In the warm stillness of Nameri, this bird adds rhythm and texture to the forest's daily life. Watching it work through a fig tree, you sense how deeply connected it is to the land, seed disperser, canopy guardian, and spirited voice of Assam's wild spaces.
In the soft morning light of Nameri, the Rufous Treepie appears like a splash of warm color against the green. With its rich cinnamon body, long elegant tail, and bold black and white wings, it carries a kind of confident charm that instantly catches the eye. But it is the bird's personality, curious, clever, and distinctly vocal, that truly bring the forest around it to life. In Nameri's camp and forest edges, the Rufous Treepie moves with playful intent. It hops between branches, inspects every nook, and often announces its presence with a series of chattering calls and musical whistles. Known for its intelligence, it watches everything: passing birds, rustling leaves, even the movement of people below. There is always a sense that the treepa is studying its world as much as it is being admired. Whether it is gliding gracefully between tall trees or rummaging through foliage for insects and fruit, the Rufous Treepie adds a spark of mischief to Nameri's peaceful landscape. Adios, my birding friends. See you all next in episode 17, Arunachal Pradesh.